Hello and welcome. Congratulations on your admission to Cal State Fullerton. We are happy to welcome you and let you know that we in the Titan Hub department are here to support you to your degree completion. Throughout this video, we will cover the topic of financial aid and your next steps. First, we would like to provide you with an overview of our presentation. We will cover what is Titan Hub, financial aid basics, commonly asked questions, and provide you with our contact information. The Titan Hub is a centralized student service center here at Cal State Fullerton where you can get general questions answered in one place. Our staff can assist you with a variety of areas, including admissions, financial aid, the registrar, scholarships, student business services, and the dean of students. To receive financial aid at CSUF, students must be admitted and submit either a FAFSA, abbreviated for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, or CADA, abbreviated for the California DREAM Act application. Different conditions apply to each application. On either application, you must list our school name or school code, which is 001137. The priority period for both the FAFSA and the CADA is from October 1st through March 2nd, and a new application is required each year. Once awarded, students will receive either a financial aid letter or an estimate if they have been selected for federal verification. For FAFSA applicants, here are some of the various federal and state or university awards you may see listed on your financial aid package. Some of the awards FAFSA applicants may see are grants, which are funds awarded to students that do not have to be repaid, and loans, which is money borrowed that must be paid back, and various state or university awards. There are some important updates to federal aid starting July 1st, 2026, as a result of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act being signed into law. First, for student loans, if a student is enrolled less than full-time, which is fewer than 12 units per semester, their loans will be prorated. As for Parent Plus loans, parents can now borrow up to $20,000 per year with a $65,000 lifetime maximum per student. Parents who borrowed before July 1st, 2026 may continue under existing rules for up to 3 more academic years or until the student completes their program, whichever comes first. For CADA applicants, here are some of the awards you may see listed on your financial aid award package. Please note that the Dream Loan and California DREAM Act Service Incentive Grant are available exclusively for CADA applicants. FAFSA applicants do not qualify. Now let's look at the student homepage, which can be accessed through the CSUF portal and has important tiles you'll want to familiarize yourself with. The financial account tile is where you can view your charges and current balance. The financial aid tile is where you can view your aid offer and accept or decline loans. The tasks tile is where you'll complete any outstanding requirements. And lastly, we encourage all students to enroll in direct deposit through that tile so you can receive your financial aid refund faster. The California Student Aid Commission, also known as CSAC, is an institution in charge of most California-specific financial aid. We encourage students to create a Web Grants for Students account with them to help check the status of their Cal Grant, Middle Class Scholarship, and/or Chafee Grant, confirm their high school graduation date, and select CSUF as their school of attendance. Please scan the QR code to create an account with the California Student Aid Commission. The Middle Class Scholarship is free money available to eligible FAFSA and CADA applicants who applied by the priority deadline. For 2026 to 2027, it is available to families with income and assets of up to $250,000. If you are offered an estimated amount, keep in mind it is subject to change. Historically, it is dispersed in late October for the fall semester, and we encourage you to check your Web Grants for Students portal regularly. Scholarships are a great option for additional funding, and here is an upcoming application we encourage you to review. The Spring 2027 CSUF scholarship application for enrolled students opens June 1st and closes September 4th, 2026. Outside scholarships can be found year-round. You may scan the QR code for additional scholarship information. Some students are selected for financial aid verification by the U.S. Department of Education. If selected, it's important to review and submit all pending verification documents as soon as possible, as your official award letter will not be issued until all documents have been submitted and reviewed. Make sure to submit by the priority deadline, as late submissions can result in delayed aid and potential out-of-pocket payments for tuition and fees. Be sure to regularly check both your student homepage and student email so you don't miss any important updates. In addition to being awarded, students must also maintain their eligibility. This means that students receiving financial aid must meet satisfactory academic progress, also known as SAP, which is reviewed in each term. There are 3 requirements. 1. GPA. Maintain a cumulative 2.0 or higher. 2. PACE. Pass and complete at least 67% of all units attempted. And 3. Maximum time frame. Not exceeding 150% of the standard time frame to graduate from your program. Here is an example of how you can determine the number of units you can have while receiving aid. Now let's go over what disbursement looks like for the fall and spring semester. The first disbursement is 10 days before classes begin, and disbursements are processed 4 times a week, Monday through Friday. Please note that some grants are disbursed after the census date. Aid is first applied to tuition, fees, and housing if applicable. If it doesn't fully cover these costs, students are responsible for the difference. Any remaining aid will be awarded via direct deposit or paper check. You can scan the QR code for direct deposit instructions. If your family experienced a change in income after 2024, you may be eligible for an income appeal, which is a second review of your 2026 to 2027 financial aid. Situations that may qualify include job loss, reduction in income, separation or divorce, loss of a parent, or one-time income that no longer applies. These are reviewed on a case-by-case basis, and you can schedule an appointment with a financial aid counselor starting in summer 2026. You may scan the QR code for additional information. Now let's review some of the commonly asked questions. Can I make changes to CADA or FAFSA after submitting it? Please reach out to our office before making any changes. The reason is because making changes may either lead to a delay in receiving your financial aid or even a reduction. To avoid these situations, it's important that you reach out to us so that we can advise you on the next best steps. How many units does a student need to be enrolled to be eligible for full disbursement of their awarded aid? Full-time enrollment is 12 units. Anything less will result in financial aid being prorated based on the number of units enrolled. Do I receive all of my financial aid at once? No. Financial aid is disbursed at the start of every semester and is dependent on your enrollment at CSUF. For example, if you are enrolled in less than 12 units, you may not receive all of your aid. What happens to the financial aid left over after my tuition and fees are paid? If you have more financial aid accepted than the cost of tuition and campus fees, and you do not live on campus, you will receive the remaining funds in the form of a check or direct deposit. You can use this money to pay for additional expenses you have, such as books, supplies, food, or rent. Can I schedule a meeting with a financial aid counselor? Yes, you can meet with a Titan Hub counselor via in-person, phone, or Zoom. Please contact our office to make an appointment. Appointments are offered with same-day or next-day availability. Who do I talk to if I have questions about tuition and campus fees? Please contact Student Business Services if you have questions regarding specific tuition and fees at sbs.fullerton.edu. You may also scan the QR code to access their website. We encourage everyone to follow us on Instagram at CSUF Titan Hub, where we share updates, deadlines, resources, and fun giveaways. If you have questions regarding financial aid, please contact Titan Hub. You will find our contact information by scanning this QR code. We would like to thank you all for joining us throughout this presentation. If you have any additional questions, we encourage you to contact Titan Hub. Once again, congratulations on your admission to CSUF. We hope to see you soon.